Are you living life in the right gear? I've often found my mind racing. I have great plans, visions for myself, ideas. I map out every day when I wake up what I'd like to do for the day. And all of that is fantastic. Many a great philosopher would say that's a good way to live. But I've often wondered, I expect a lot, or my mind expects a lot from my day, from the time that I have, from the resources available to me at any given time, which are my time, my energy, and my focus. And often my brain can come up with this amazing plan of action every morning. And quite often I find myself at the end of the day exhausted, drained, not feeling very good. Notwithstanding the fact I might not have achieved as much as I wanted to from my plan of action drawn up the first thing that morning. And then I might start guilt tripping myself and feel really bad about myself and think, yeah, there's something not quite right here. I've worked hard all day. There's not a problem with that. I can give out a lot of energy, time I can apply and achieve lots. And yet it's still never enough because my action plan is so lengthy sometimes. And I do question this. I wonder if my mind is operating at 8th gear and has all these expectations and these flights of fantasy of what's manageable. And then my body, I feel, might operate at a different gear, optimally. And I've questioned this recently because I seem to be exhausted a lot of the time. I do a lot. I see a lot of clients. There's energy exchanges. And there are other reasons why I might be tired. I'm a body worker, so my work is quite physical. However, I'm beginning to suspect that my mind and my body are misaligned. They're not operating in the same gear. I feel, and I'm noticing, my mind has great expectations for my life, for me, for my daily activities, for my outputs, expectations. And if I carry out my life at the pace of my body, it can be much slower because life in reality operates at a slower pace, I believe, to our minds. So I'm beginning to question, do I trust my mind or do I trust my body more? And I'm beginning to realize, in spite of my expectations, my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations, I need to question these and work out whether my mind is working in the wrong gear and in too high a gear that is sustainable and manageable on the daily basis and into the future for my body to keep up with. I'm beginning to trust my body more and to drop in and to lower my expectations of what I can achieve personally in terms of an embodied life, what I'm able to do on the daily in alignment with my body. And I'm finding I have to slow down more and perhaps achieve less than what my mind expects. However, I gain energy, peace of mind, and inner harmony that I don't have if I trust my mind and I go in that 8th gear and operate at that level all day, every day, week in, week out. The exhaustion levels are not worth operating at that level. And what I'm finding is if I start to attune to what my body needs and the gear that it seems to work at, which is maybe 4th gear rather than 8th gear, then my life flows much better. I might not achieve as much on my to-do list, my brain's to-do list, but nevertheless, I have more energy. I feel soothed. I feel better in and of myself. And I feel I'm operating at a more sustainable and better speed for my body's life rather than my brain's.